What's going on, YouTube family? Yes, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. This video right here is going to be the first video of the, I'm gonna call it a semi-build series of this girl right here, the W9. It's time to start working on her. I know I posted a video a while back and just haven't had the time to really get going with it, but now I have to make time. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my coveralls and then we're gonna get to work. Let's do it. Now, this might be some funny shit right here, the way I'm gonna have to tilt this hood, but it is what it is. That out the way. See how we look at it. There we go. All right. Quick shot of the motor. Old big cam Cummins. Big cam 1. Last time I had this truck washed, I had it cleaned up, but somehow it got dirty again, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they didn't do a good enough job, but it looks like it's got a new pump on it. And I really never noticed that before. But they put a new pump on it, so that's a good deal. But that's her, ladies and gents. Big cam 1, and I think this is the actual original engine for this truck. And the belts, man, they look good. They look super good on it. I haven't looked at my truck in years. About 2 years since I started it. So that's why I gotta pull it out so I can put me some gravel down there, soak up that oil. But I'm gonna have to roll into it now. But there's the starter right there. And you can see those bolts are hanging out because they're all the way in. And that's what that spacer was doing on that other old starter. But hang on a second. These are the actual bolts that go in it. These bolts right here are the ones that's supposed to go in there. So this is what I'm gonna be replacing, tightening down, and we're gonna get these cables hooked up here, positive and negative cables here. Okay, I'm gonna put this camera here. I'm hoping you guys can see it because I can't really get down there to check that out, but I'll take these bolts out. And it's crazy up under here. Definitely gonna have to get another wash job done on this. So, I'll give you guys a brief look at what I was talking about. Here is pretty much a standard bolt. And here's a bolt, the longer ones for the spacer. Now, I don't know why they had a spacer on that big, huge starter over there, but that's pretty much the deal. So I just gotta replace these bolts with smaller bolts so it'll tighten up better. That's why I was saying starter's basically in. It just needs these bolts and in business. So. Okay. Top side might be a bear. I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely gonna be hard to video it, but oh, I can barely see up in there. Oh, there it is. Way up in there. All right, so that one's gonna be hard to video, but if you can see, it's just missing a bolt. So what I'm gonna do, just go ahead and put that bolt in, and then I'll go ahead and get back up underneath there and hook all the necessary cables up. So that way the battery can throw charge or throw a spark or throw some juice to the starter. All right, let me go ahead and get that tightened up. Be right back at you. Okay, starter is all bolted down and she is in. Don't know if you can see it quite good, but I can get the light, but it's all bolted up, ready to go. Now all I gotta do is just clean this area out and get the batteries all put up in here. Okay, starter's in. Now we gotta get to the battery box. So I'm gonna clean this battery box and see if I can set this up right here. I think that's a good camera angle. Yeah, that should be good. So I'm gonna put these batteries in, and I did find my heavy duty night trial examination gloves. Yes, 9mm thickness. Very, very good gloves, by the way. They're not sponsoring, but I must say, these are pretty good. You can get them at Tool, what was it, Northern Tool? Or I think even Harbor Freight. I might have gotten these at Harbor Freight, I'm not sure. But good gloves, especially if you don't want to mess around and get your hands greasy, because see, get my hands greasy and then trying to mess with these cameras doesn't cut it. So kind of the first part of this video I did with just with my hands. I couldn't find these, but if they were a snake, they would have bit the hell out of me. That's how close they were to me. But I found them, so now we can get back to work. All right, boys and girls, we're missing one. Missing this one right here. Got it all hooked up. Got my positive here. Positive loose from this positive to that's positive. I got all my negatives hooked up here. Got my negative side of the starter hooked here. Positive side of the starter hooked here. But I'm missing a screw down. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I had them all laying right here. I hope it's not in here. Okay, so we got the charge on it. I haven't like fired it off yet. I'm gonna try and put some lights on. But as you can see, I'm missing a bolt. I tried to find it. I don't know where it is. It ran away. So, but I did hit the button to see if she'll kind of fire off, and she did click. So, but you know, it is what it is. But like I said, the starter's in, everything's hooked up. Now we're gonna throw some juice to it and see what we can do. Let's see here. Alright, since we want to do a charge, this one here is for minutes. This one here throws the fire. So let's see what we get on this. Okay. Nothing. Unless this has to go on. Okay. Well, ain't nothing smoking yet, so I guess I got it hooked up right. Throw the juice to it. Give it about 30 minutes. See where we're at. And go for it. Alright. I left the batteries charge up for about a half hour. So now I'm gonna throw the switch and we're gonna see what it do. We're gonna let it do what it do. Alright. Switch is thrown. Alright. Radio came on. Now make sure she in neutral. Fire in the hole. Nobody home. Okay. So that's telling me one or two things. Either these batteries are just shot, or I'm not getting a real good connection on that negative post, or it's just not charged up enough. Let's see, my battery gauge. Ain't showing enough. Ain't showing enough to start. I don't get it. Wow. Unless there's something else that I need to know. Alright, YouTube. Okay, I think I found the problem. It was one thing I forgot. There's a wire down there. It's too dark. Well, maybe I can get the light. See if I can shine the light on it a little bit. But you see that red wire right, where the heck is it? I'm trying to get to it. Right here, this wire right here. That one right there, and it hooks up right here. I forgot to hook that wire up. All right, test number 2, fire in the hole. Let's see what we got. Come on, baby. All right, well, that was a whole lot better. She's trying to fire, but I think I need to get the gas up there. Let me try it one more again. Let me get up in this rascal. All right. Okay. After 2 years, that's what I got. Now granted, she wasn't sitting outside in the cold, so it's not like one of them real good cold starts, but it's a dry start. It's got all the old fuel in it, so I'm gonna have to change the fuel filters again and get all the dirty fuel out of it. Probably take the fuel. I should have probably just taken that fuel out, but it's just raw fuel sitting in there. Not fresh fuel, but she cranks. It's alive! I just hope it stays that way. The redhead. Fired off. Sounds good, but there's a rattle somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't remember experiencing that before when I parked it, but I'm gonna figure it out. It sounds like it's mellowing out. Maybe it's just because it hasn't been ran, but there she is. I have a lot of work to do to this thing. It may not look like it, but there's some stuff that I have to do to get it the way I want it, pristine. Probably on the next video, we're gonna try and work with this tank, take it off. I need to buy a new one. And it's gonna be either that or I'm gonna replace these airbags. Now they look good. I don't really see a whole lot of dry rot in them, but there is some. It doesn't look like they've been replaced. So just because I'm gonna replace them and put all new airbags on it. So everything that I do to the truck, I will attach a video. As you can see, these lines here, they just go straight to the pump. So I'm gonna put a T-line so I'll have both tanks pulling. Let me know in the comments if you think these size tanks are good for this truck. I was thinking about putting some smaller ones on it, some 90s, to make it like, give it a little more bass. you know, make it look like it's a little longer. You know, I see a lot of these guys got those tanks that just sit right up underneath the sleeper, and then they just hang out a little bit in the back so they can, you know, put fuel in them. So I was thinking about getting smaller tanks, or should I just loosen it up and slide it closer? I could do that, but I was really thinking about getting some smaller tanks, putting it on there. But leave some comments below and let me know what you think. Think I should just leave the tanks, just get another one on the other side, tee it off, and then just run it like I have it, or should I just get smaller tanks? Let me know. But once again, thanks for watching, and many more to come. The famous words, and I hate to take this from him, but it's so nice. And the famous words of Twin Stick Garage, and go check him out, man. He's got an awesome channel. He's actually doing one just like this, Smokey and the Bandit deal. And he's really got a lot of work to do to his, and it's gonna be nice to see how his finishes out. I'm definitely following him. I'm definitely looking at his channel. Check his channel out also. You won't be disappointed. If you see what he did to that Peterbilt, you won't be disappointed. Shout out to Twin Stick Garage. All right, man, that is it. She's fired. She's almost ready to go, but got a lot more work to do. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.